Hi, I'm Lily Vasileff, and I'm the president of Wealth Protection Management based in Greenwich, Connecticut. And I work with clients and professionals across the country in the divorce arena. I am a divorce financial expert. And one of the key mistakes often made in high net worth divorces is the failure to properly determine active versus passive appreciation on what is called separate property. So high net worth marital estates often contain businesses and investments inherited or earned by one or both spouses. And the growth in these assets occurs during the marriage or could have occurred before the marriage. But how do you approach it when it's really fact-based and requires a little bit of art and a lot of science? So generally speaking, when you're looking at appreciation on separate property, you divide it into two parts, what's active and what's passive. Active is due to, obviously, contributions and efforts that are made to enhance the value. And passive could be due to any other kinds of environmental factors. But really, it's only the active portion on the appreciation of separate property that's typically subject to equitable distribution in the marital estate. So how do we begin to determine that value? Often it's very difficult to distinguish the fine lines and the gray areas between what's really passive or what's appreciation or what's active or passive appreciation. So when we look at the arguments that are going to be made for and against, it's highly dependent on the facts and the circumstances of specific businesses and specific investments and the time period over which it's all measured. And there are, generally speaking, several different valuation methods that can be used. So let me give you an example of what are the factors that affect appreciation. Active appreciation could be a change in a business plan, change in marketing, change in product, whereas passive might be due to just the general economy or positive demographic trends, or even a change in the financial markets. So when you are looking to value the appreciation on separate property, we really look at a few different points in time. The first is to value the business or the investments as of the date of cutoff, which you establish in the divorce. Then you value this interest as of the date of marriage. You calculate the change in the value. You determine what are the factors, whether they're passive or active, and then you assess the impact of those factors. You classify the value, the remaining value, at the end of this process as either being active or passive. And generally speaking, you really want someone who's going to dig deep, who's going to know the rules, the circumstances, have the interdisciplinary training and knowledge of both the finances as well as the law. So when you need help, I'm here to help you with the complicated marital estate. And you can read more about it in my book on money and divorce, which goes into so much more detail. And I thank you for watching this video.